In the first few years of life, a child's brain is rapidly constructing its physical and cognitive architecture. This process relies on high-speed neurological connections that only thrive when supported by stable, continuous, and highly nurturing relationships with adult educators. These educators have long served as the foundational anchors of their communities, translating complex social and cognitive goals into the daily rhythm of the classroom. Success in this environment requires the ability to balance developmental standards, individualized instruction, and behavioral self-regulation, all in a high-intensity group setting. Without a consistent professional to anchor these interactions, the neurological framework a child is building begins to lose its stability. Despite the scientific importance of this work, the economic model supporting early childhood education is structurally failing. Early childhood educators average $12 to $13 an hour, falling below the living wage and less than half a kindergarten teacher's salary. As a result, over 50% of educators rely on public assistance, often working without basic health insurance or retirement benefits. This creates a cycle of toxic stress. The chronic anxiety of financial instability impairs the very emotional reserves and cognitive flexibility that a teacher needs to manage a classroom effectively. The industry is currently losing 37% of its workforce every year, nearly triple the turnover rate seen in K-12 public schools. Every time a teacher leaves, the emotional consistency of the classroom is shattered, often causing immediate developmental regression for the children they leave behind. This revolving door of staff erodes the institutional memory of the center and undermines the pedagogical quality of the entire program. Addressing this data requires moving away from reactive management toward a deliberate, systemic approach to center economics. Many successful programs are now pursuing compensation parity, equating early childhood salaries and benefits with local public school standards for teachers with the same credentials. This represents a formal salary scale, tying wages directly to specific credentials and years of service. For an educator, this provides a clear career ladder, allowing them to accurately forecast their financial future as they gain degrees and experience. To maintain stability, directors must layer this wage floor with comprehensive benefits, health insurance, 401k matching, and flexible scheduling that supports personal well-being. Replacing financial uncertainty with a transparent path forward establishes a culture of professional respect and long-term commitment. Creating these models is an immense financial challenge. This pie chart shows that staffing alone already accounts for between 55 and 80% of a typical center's total expenses. Because margins are extremely tight, directors use specialized management software to track cash flow with a high degree of precision. They also leverage public funding, like the Child Care Assistance Program, to subsidize costs and keep tuition affordable for families while raising teacher wages. Many regions now use tiered reimbursement models, where the state provides higher funding levels to programs that can prove they are investing in teacher compensation and quality standards. Building a stable workforce requires directors to piece together a complex puzzle of private tuition, government grants, and efficient site management. When a center remains rooted and staffed, the institutional knowledge of the program grows, and the massive financial drain of constant hiring disappears. This aligns with the NAEYC Code of Ethical Conduct, which frames a cooperative and dignified workplace as a professional requirement for high-quality care. Providing an engaged, present educator is the single most important investment a program can make in a child's development. In early education, the working conditions of the teacher are the learning conditions of the child. Funding the educator is the most direct way to fund the child's future.